Seems everything is working as intended. Hello. Building a computer today. Maybe scuff, but case. Might be weird because I've not done this before. I'm using my DSLR as a webcam. Shadows are a bit weird because I have my window open and both my room lights on, but without them it's not enough light, so you can't really see anything. So, alright, specs. Got this one and this one. Oh, that's shiny. 3070 XT 9800 X3D. I bought this from some guy off of Marketplace for like, I bought a whole system off of him for like 1400 bucks, so pretty good deal. Yeah. So that's the plan. And okay, I'll start with this. I'm going to try my best not to dox myself. There are a lot of shiny components. There is the chip, and then I have already installed the SSD here. So I have a 2 terabyte Acer Predator, and then I also have another drive that came with the computer on the back. Probably gonna sell this one just to make some money back. Yeah. Drive from Crucial. 4 terabytes. So I don't need 6 terabytes, I don't think. If I do, I'll just buy it down the line when SSDs get more cheap. Okay. So, next up, probably cooler. I've been so excited for this build. It's like just the slow anticipation of a bunch of your parts arriving at different times. You're like, man, I want them to arrive faster so I can build this. Alright. Let's keep this tidy-ish. CPU cooler here. Oh, this is really shiny. Okay. So, how this is going to be mounted is I have the fan cable going like this, so all the way around, and I'm actually using one of the case fan headers for the CPU fan. This is because these two fan headers up here, is it easier to go like this? Oh, it might be. These two fan headers are for the other case fans because running the cable from like the bottom, so you'll see later, but I'll show it later. I've already rerouted everything, so I know that it should work. So. Hunting hardware. Heal. All right. Now, time for the thermal goop. It should all work the same. I don't remember how much I'm supposed to put. It's been a while, so. Oh, okay. How much goop is enough? That seems like enough goop. Maybe I'll do a little more. Okay, that's enough goop, for sure, for sure. All right. Now, so cooler should go on this way. I think that's. I hope that's enough goop. Okay, fuck it. Send it. Ah. Let me just check. Okay, we'll tighten that out and then see. So to tighten it, you have nuts. These. Nuts. Give you an extra one actually. I think you're supposed to just hand tighten it. I don't know if you're supposed to tighten it by screw. Probably a good idea just to put these nuts on. We'll go on, tighten them down a little bit. Back. There we go. Then there's this thing. I don't know why my camera doesn't autofocus. But it goes on top. And then you screw it down. I'm just scared of tightening stuff, so I'll go slowly. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm screwed over tightening. Okay. These for sure needed to be tightened some more. Yeah. I'm going to check. Yeah, that's enough thermal goop. god. Might be easier if I go like this. Yeah, it's hard to see. The goop has expanded past, like, into the open areas of the CPU, so should be enough. I'm going to tighten it down a little bit more. There's an ad. Okay. Okay. That seems like it's tight enough. Okay, so one side is definitely tightened more than the other. Okay, fuck it. We use the screw. Okay. How tight am I supposed to do this? What the? That seems tight enough. If you look at the bar, it's like bending down. That's the point of it, I guess, but let's search up video. Alright. Thermal right. Yep. Yes. Tell me how far. Oh god. I have no idea. Alright, well, there's only one way to find out, and that's when I turn it on later. We'll see if I have to tighten it again. Okay, well, let's give it a couple more cranks. So these look all even. Okay. I hope that's good enough. Alrighty. Then so fan header here. Put that in there. Dang. Alrighty. That is the CPU cooler installed. I actually routed this fan cable underneath the clip so it is nice and organized. But now I don't know. So now there's a bit of slack and I'll deal with that later. Yeah. Okay, that's all of the motherboard prep. Actually, let me get the power supply cables out that I'll need. I need this one, 24 pin. CPU. CPU. I hope these are right. Usually CPU is 4 plus 4, so it should be this one. See if this plugs in. Oh, it's flipped. No, that does not fit. This one. This one does. Okay, well, I don't know. This one doesn't fit. Nope. Okay. We won't need that one. And then this is it. PCIe power and PCIe power. So we need 2 of these. Just 3 cables. Put this in here. Okay. I don't know what we're supposed to do next. I believe it should be the power supply and case. So put this over here. Bring out the case. Actually, let me clean up a bit. So remove in the back, there's 4 screws to remove each side panel. Go on. In case you guys didn't know, this case is very small, which is, I think, cute. Also a challenge to build in, so. Trying to build stuff on camera is difficult. This is just manual. Install fans. So it tells me to put the power supply in later. I don't know if I believe that. Riser cable. And box of accessories. Jesus. It is a mess. Okay. This is the inside of the case. This is the GPU side. I've already installed these fans and routed the cables how I wanted them to. I don't know if I want to plug in the ARGB header because it's quite a mess. So this mess of cables here is like 50% this thing's fault. This darn cable, it's supposed to plug in like right here, the motherboard. So yeah, that'll be fun to figure out. If I don't want to plug it in, because like no one's gonna see the RGB anyways, because this fan is facing downwards. So if I don't, then I have to push it back over here, because there's nothing here, so I can just hide that cable away. But we'll see. Okay, let's do as the case doesn't say and remove this bracket. God. Okay. Ah. This bitch is in there, dude. And then I think there's one more on the other side that we need to remove. This screw. Oh god, that's gonna be confusing. Wow. Screw here. I don't like the screwdriver very much. It's got no knurling on it, so there's actually no way you can get a grip. Okay, power supply screws. Are you being held in? That cable. Power supply bracket, so it goes like this. So I guess we can do that now. Please don't leave any residue. That'd be so not. No residue. I really wanted to go with a white build. I like white. No, not like that. Not in that way. I like the color white. Goes like this. And then yes, box accessories. I don't need cable ties. I guess these are the power side board screw times 6. Okay. If I can open this, okay. All right. So these ones, these screws here are for the. Nope, that's a motherboard screw. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 6. Okay. We got our screws. Open this. Down. Ow. Unscrew.
Speeding while driving gives you less time to
No.
Another car could turn out in front of you. A pedestrian could be walking their dog. Follow the speed limit to keep them safe. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Yeah. I'm not quick enough to go skip the ads. Bang. Alrighty, and that screw. Good. And power supply set to on. this is the correct way. I don't know if I want to install it yet. Let me see. Let's get all this out the way first. So front panel connectors. I guess they made it really long for no reason. Oh, it's gonna be such a pain to manage. Trying to keep everything organized. All right. I guess they were right. Okay. Motherboard, I guess. Oh. So, this goes in something. Let's go in like this. Okay. I should route the cable for doing that. Urgh. So this needs to go in here. That. Hello, mate. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Bah. Figuring out how to put this computer together on the fly. Okay, so this goes like this. I guess you guys can't really see it, but there you go. This cable goes here, and then it will bend down later. But I have to finagle this in first. Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm going to screw this down first. Just so it is like that. Okay. I need this screw. I am from America. Oh. Born and raised in the USA. I don't know. There's like a little bit of wiggle room, so I'll just tighten it loosely for now. I don't know if that affects anything later. Okay. It's in there. Yeah, nice to meet you too, Kangmas? Ooh, Indonesia. That's quite far away. That is quite the distance. Isn't it late where you're from? So I actually bought this on like a deal. I found like a whole computer build with all parts except for the case for like 1400 USD. And so yeah, pretty much very good specs, so I found a really nice deal on the parts. But if you were to buy this new, I think I spec'd it at around like 2300, but total I paid was like I want to say 16 total. So yeah, I found a really good deal on all these. Yeah, I just found your live on my Explore YouTube. Yeah, that's actually surprising because this is not something I do often. Okay. So, I've always liked building computers, but I usually don't do it on stream, and I don't do hardware tech stuff. I usually build keyboards and upload Night Rain videos or Elden Ring videos, but okay. So I can't screw it down yet. I'll just have it hanging there. Yeah, pretty much the maxed specs that I wanted for not that much money. I gotta I found good deals because I usually browse Facebook Marketplace just to find stuff. Okay, now that can plug in. But I will screw down the motherboard first. Okay, everything seems lined up. Screw it down. Yeah, I was really surprised myself, but when I was talking to the guy when he met up to buy it, he bought a 4090 computer, so he's like, oh, I need to sell this for that computer instead. So hey, he was okay with 1400, so good deal. Okay, and then now we can plug this in. Oh boy, it's quite difficult. Okay. It seems like it's in there. I hope. Alright. Oh shoot. I should have plugged in the power supply cable. Okay. Thank you for the subscribe. Growth been second. Hello Echo. Hi Echo. How are you? Okay. I subbed. Thank you for subbing, Echo. You don't have to sub. Just sub if you really watch. Okay, so this 8-pin goes here. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a tight fit. Oh boy. I'm good. How about you? I am doing good myself. Today I woke up, watered plants for like an hour, and then came in to do this. So my day's been going pretty swell. Doing something I like to do. Oh god. I want to trust. Alright, there's an issue. I can't push it. Connector won't click in place. Hold on. Let me do this down here. Click. Alrighty. This is a little nice. Pretty chill day. Yes, it has been very chill. except where it's like really hot outside, even though it's kind of still early. Well, it's almost afternoonish for me. It's hot. It's usually around this time. It shouldn't be this hot, but it is. But yeah. So I water the plants and water myself with the hose water. Okay, this one. I should have done this afterwards. I should have done this before. Alright. Well, at least I know now. Okay. Undo everything. Do I have to undo everything? Oh, there we go. Alright, I made it. It has been plugged in. Looks secure. Okay, it's in there. This cable will route this way, and yeah. Okay, let's get the fans and everything plugged in. There really is no good way of doing this without putting my head in there. Okay. I'm doing this all weird order, but I'll screw this in so it's not dangling around. Good work, thank you. Building a small case is a lot harder than I expected. But I guess that's why people like. It's 11 to. Oh, really? Where are you at? That's really late. You should probably get to bed. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I usually sleep around that time as well. I've been trying to sleep earlier, but it's just not happening. Summer and all. Okay. Everything looks fine. In Thailand. Jeez. That's not nowhere near close to where I live. I bet it's hot over there too. But you're probably used to it. Oh, for holiday? Hold on. Let me see. But I'm at an airport. Oh. That airport I can't see. Yeah. Okay, let me go check something. I have no idea which RGP header is which, so I will. Are you returning from holiday then? Like, if that is, then I hope you have a safe flight. Okay, that's the ARGB. And now, stupid cable. That. Okay, well, I hope you have a safe flight home to wherever you're going. Okay, there we go. And then I guess I can just tuck this back there and this down here. I'll Ooh, there's a tie down point. No, that's not a tie down point. Okay. Now for front panel stuff. I have no idea where are the front panel connections. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I need to plug in this. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I should just have a permanent light. Wham! There you go. I need to plug this in, and this in. Oh, you gotta go in 10 minutes? Your flight's almost there? Alright. Well, you can leave. You can chill for a little bit, and then I guess you'll be boarding the plane, and then you can't really watch. That's fine. Thanks for stopping by, though. Okay, that's on. I hope. Yeah, that was on. We'll figure out how to manage it later. This goes there. Oh. I assume this is all the same. What case is that though? It is the S100 or S300. No, it's not the N formed or N case. Those are too expensive for me. I bought this case is on Amazon. It's like a budget version of those. It's only $100, but I found a version that gives you that ships with a 4.0 riser cable, so I get more speed, even though it really shouldn't matter. I'm gonna grab this like this. Yeah, it's a really nice case actually. I like it. Then now I think we plug in the 24 pin. Yeah, it's, I mean other specs, it's like 8 point, I think it's 8.1 liters. So it's really small. Bam! Okay. Everything is plugged in. Holy, are we almost done? I think we might be almost done. Oh.
For those who want more out of every moment,
No, I don't want more. Go away, ads. Mazda. Okay. I think power supply is next. It's going to be a bit difficult with all these cables in the way, but we will make do. So now I believe I should plug all these cables in. Yeah. I'm just playing music off of YouTube right now, so. Oh no. Okay. These are it's a weird cable. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. How do I want to do this? So let's just plug these in for now. Okay. There is no. It's good chill music, yes. I can link it later, but PCIe 4? Yes, that is, the cable is PCIe 4. I'm just listening to like Hololive jazz music. Okay. Bang. I'll go like, which one should I use? Maybe I should use these ones, have a space so I can manage them differently. Okay. Clips in. Okay. Cables are in. Now. Oh god. Okay. It is gonna be a lot of finagling. Maybe I should undo these later. Hold on. Let me think. Let me cook. Do that. Undo that. Alright. And then this. What are you gonna play? I'm not sure. Okay. Hold on, let me just check. Okay. I like Expedition. I want to get into Expedition 33. That game looks really fun, and probably also stream the game as well. So I needed a bit stronger system than what I currently have. Because get over there. Okay. Oh boy. Work stuff? Maybe. This is probably mainly just the gaming rig for now. It can do work stuff if I really wanted to. Okay, let me... Yeah, I want to get into Expedition 33. That game looks really fun. Okay. Fit. Why is this not fitting? Alright, hold on. How did this fit before? Maybe I could just squeeze everything in. Do we have this on backwards? Huh. How about lights here? I'll try find your channel when I find back. Yeah, alright, that's alright. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a safe flight back to wherever you're going. Oh, it's supposed to be under. Shit. Okay, see ya. Safe travels. Okay. I figured it out. Maybe? It's gotta go like this. Oh my god, but it's so... Okay. It's pink. Ooh, my chat plugin does not think, but... Thank you. Pink hand waving. Okay, I need to fix this. Ah. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can plug in these later. Oh boy, I am sweating. I don't know why this doesn't fit. This inflexible cable. Let me just try it without all this stuff. What case? This is the S300 from, you can buy it off of Amazon. There is one seller on Amazon that's selling it with a PCIe 4 cable. I would highly recommend getting that. That's the one I got. Instead of the PCIe 3.0 cable. I was actually debating on what case I wanted. I was going between like K49 Mini. That one's like 7 liters, but I've heard or seen reviews that the thermals aren't too great on that case because there's no fan headers, or you can't plug in extra fans. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty decent case for the price. It's only $100. It's way less than like the other higher end ITX cases. I think it's supposed to be like this. Oh god, it's gonna be tough. I might be able to do it though. If only all these cables weren't in the way. Total parts cost? For me, it was like 1,600 because I got a really good deal. This guy was selling like a whole completed ITX system for like 1,400 total, which had the what is it, 8900 X3D and 9070 XT, which are the exact specs that I wanted to get. So, and then I had to buy this case, buy a cooler, buy an SSD, and some case fans. So that added up to like 200. So, or actually no, it was like 400. It might be more, but I've sold the other case, so I'm getting my money back there. So around 1,600 total. All right. Whew. All right, time to fit this in, I guess. I might take out the SSD now because I don't know if I want to keep it, but trying to fish it out, trying to take it out later will inevitably take so much time. Damn, not bad. Yeah, it's actually, I somehow found a good deal for like putting pretty high-end rig for not that much money. If you're comfortable with like used parts, this is how I usually always build computers. I typically only buy used because it's much cheaper. Okay. Now to fit this in. God. Is it in? Oh shit. I did it. Okay. It's in. We're good. That's one screw. That's two screws. Got a price chart of this. I can give you like my parts list. I can build it on PC Park Picker and put it in the chat. It's gonna be much more because I bought these on a bought some parts secondhand. Okay, and then these two go here.
80% of your data is unusable by
No, another ad. I'll build it after I'm
makes enterprise content and unstructured data agentic AI ready, secure, and
after I'm done with this, and then I'll give you guys the parts list. Is it GPU time? I don't think it's GPU time yet. Hold on. Let me cable manage it a wee bit. These are flopping all around everywhere. Stay. Okay. Oh, it's a rat's nest. Alright. How do I want to do this? Okay, so this cable, I think, if I can fold it up and squeeze it in here, that'll be good. I don't think that's happening. Okay, well. This is hard, much harder to cable manage on stream than I thought. Just plug these in real quick. Wah. And then let me think. Are these really the best routes for these cables? Because if these can go like, here's what I'm thinking. Here's the vision. I route these because those three cables are coming up here. So what if I go like, wah, and then up here? Wouldn't that be better? Because then it clears all this space for everything else. Huh. Let's try it. Let's try that. Because I think if you go like this and then like it'll be all contained in here, which is better. Okay. Let me cook. Unconventional. But if it works, it's not stupid. Okay, let me. One cable. Two cables, and then a third. Okay, and then like this. I'll tie this later together, or I'll probably tidy up the cable management later because there's a lot. I don't know if that's putting strain on the connector or not, but should could shove it, never open it again. Yeah, that could, I could do that, but I would want to make this look as nice as possible inside, because I would know that would be my shame. That would be my shame. I'd have to sit down every day. I think the build will keep the temp under 50 Celsius. I have no idea. From what I've seen, should be pretty cool, but that's if you disable PBO and undervolt it. Okay. Do you guys think that's a... this might be a bit straining, I would say. Okay, wait, can I do this? Hold on. Let me grab a GPU. I'm scared that this will damage the cables. Okay. This is the GPU going in there right now. This is not the 9070 XT. That one is in my current computer because I need it to stream. This is my old RX 580, but I'll use this as a placeholder. Gonna unscrew these. It's fucking stuck. Holy shit. Okay, I can't actually get it. Okay. Should. Okay, there you go. I just have to give it some more force. One. Wait. I should move this into frame. I don't know why I think it's every single like graphics card mount install. It's like super hard to get to for some reason. Okay, let's see if this will work. Oh boy, it is not even. Okay. How does this work? Oh, I have to slide it out? Oh, there we go. Alrighty. No, I don't think it works. This is bulging out too much. So it doesn't allow the card to fit. No! Unless I just go all the way over here. Like this. Hold on, it might work. Yeah, there we go. Ah, interesting mechanism. So you slide it over, put it in, then slide it back. Oh boy, plugging it in is a different question. Okay, let me just check some things. How much space do you have back there? There should be enough. Hold on. Let me consult the internet if I really need 2 cables. Daisy chain cable 9070XC. Nice, yeah. Oh, burr. Hello, getting that. Oh god, I used the daisy chain cable with the Hellhound and partially melted one of the PSU wires. Yeah, no, I'm not daisy chaining cables. So I have these two. I have these two here that I need to manage somehow. I don't think this solution is gonna work. Okay, well, it was a good thought, I guess. Let us take the GPU out. Actually, do I need to? Maybe I don't need to. Feed it back. Feed the cable back through. Here, I'll do it like this so you guys can see it poke out the other side. The next logical step for me would be just make my own cables that are the right length so I don't have to deal with this extra slack. But I've never done that before, so back. Dude. Okay, there's that. One more cable. Yeah. Oh. Wonder if I can just cut these cables off because I don't like this. Like this. Why is it? It's daisy chained. Let me check the bag. I don't think there was any though. This is the SATA cable. Don't need this. Oh. The CPU. SATA. Oh. The one time a single cable would be better if you had this high volt cable. But yeah. I'd rather not. I'd rather my cable not melt and kill my graphics card. I guess we'll have to deal with this. I'll buy cables later if I really am so inclined to. I think it's actually so difficult to get in that you need to first I gotta go like this first. 400? S400? No, this is S300. It is the smaller version. Alright, here's what that looks like. I don't know if this is the best way or I should go the other way, but it really doesn't seem like there's room for the other way. Unless... Let me try something else. If we go like this, and then we put the slack somewhere else, because I feel like you should be able to, like, here's my thoughts, like have the cable go like this, but it just seems like there's not gonna be enough room. Do this for now, because the other card is quite a bit bigger than the RX 580. No, I don't think it's gonna work like that. I think you have to go up and around. I guess this is why NVIDIA is slightly better sometimes, because you just have the one cable. That's alright though. I will stand with AMD, who gives me better price to performance. Bop. Oh no, my camera. My camera might be out of batteries, but I'll finish this quickly and then. And maybe I can show you guys it turning on, and then I will go cable manage the rest of it off screen. That's in. Let's screw her down. Price performance. Yeah, I think prices are crazy right now, but I did manage to snag this at a pretty good deal. So I probably, GPU is probably around MSRP. PC market is still so cooked. Yeah. I mean, when everyone's just charging an arm and a leg. Who's a YouTube account? What did I miss? Not. Do you miss me putting together a computer? But yeah, I managed to snag this at a pretty reasonable, or pretty cheap. It's probably still unreasonable to pay this much for a computer, but okay. managing cables on this side now. I'll do a little bit, but I'll probably do the rest of them. Rest of it later. This thing's gotten hefty. So I can lay down like this. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Bang. You see, I was under the impression that there would be more room over here, but I guess not. And these cables are not very good. This is an air cooler. Bah. I mean, it's just cheaper, and there's actually no space for AIO, even if I really wanted to. Like, if I got something like a Dan A4H2O, I could put it AIO in it, but I did not. I chose cheap case, and usually air cooling is more than enough. Okay. This cable can... I guess I'm gonna manage it like this. This is a bit weird, but... Okay. Let's get my handy dandy cable ties. I bought a bunch just for this build, but I don't need all of this. But I really like having cable ties around so I can just manage any cable in sight. Okay, inside this. Dude, this cable sucks. God. I was like checking between PSUs. It's either this Cooler Master one with non-braided cables. What cooler is this? This is a Thermalright APX 90 X53 full copper. Copper cools better, I believe. That's what general consensus tells me. But I don't know. I'll have to see it for myself. I can go like this. Then these cables just fit down here. Okay. Just mash it down, I guess. Let me just check the fan blades. Nothing's touching the fan blades. They're definitely touching the easy. Actually, yeah. Alright. That is the build complete. I'll definitely go back and cable manage all this so it looks nice and pretty, but yeah. I do not have the 9070 XT in this right now. I chucked that in my current machine so I can stream in good quality. Alright, shall we fire it up? Let me find the screw. Let me shove all the screws back into a bag. Okay. Bottom fin only looks like it's begging for help. I don't, yeah. I don't know if this fan is going to be doing much, if any at all. So, it's there. Yeah. It might help a tiny bit. Alright. I do not have a monitor to test this. The clearance, yeah. This is all, you know, you could have way better performance if you just, you know, get a normal case, big air cooler, good airflow, but no. This just has to, people just have to build tiny computers. Are you testing it on stream? I'll turn it on, but I'll need to like still configure everything. I'll probably do that off stream because you guys really can't see that. But here we go. Plug it in. Okay, it is on. Alright, let us turn off the BGM for suspense. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Guys, it didn't turn on. Maybe the PSU cable, the power supply cable is not correct. Hold on. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. Okay, well. Oh, shit. It's on. We're good. Oh, shit. Oh, I was worried for a second. Oh. Spinning? Yeah, they're spinning. Let's check the other side. Oh, that was quite scary. GPU fan is not spinning, but it's blinking, so it is on. It's not plugged in into anything. Yes, it is. Build complete. This is very heavy. It is much heavier than I thought. Yeah. Oh. I don't see any error codes either, so it's probably just waiting for a display. Let me get the parts list for you guys. PC part picker. Ooh. Motherboard. Here, I'll go like this. I think switch to here. Turn that on. Do I have this? Let me see. I'm trying to. Okay. No, it's not gonna work. Okay. I'll just part this out real quick for you guys. Mini ITX. What do I have? Shark B550i Lightning Wi-Fi. What do you think of portability for an ITX? I think the CPU is a bit overkill. Yeah, I mean, for my use case, it definitely is, but I just wanted the fastest gaming chip. Name of the game is Speed, so. That's right. Let me add another drive. Predator. Case. It's originally waiting to build ITX set at 8. Yeah. I've also looked at the Leon the A3. It looks also very nice. Did you get the wood version or just get like the normal color version? Also, micro ATX components are so much cheaper than ITX. Yeah, if you do go with MATX, you probably don't have to worry about the thermals. You have room to cable manage stuff easier. Okay, well, I can't see it. Same data for A. Oh, Dan A3. Yeah, I've just been watching so many PC building videos. It's crazy. I don't see this case on PC Part Picker, so I'm just gonna pick $100 case or around there. And yeah, this is the list. So brand new parts, this is 24. Still gradually getting parts. Looks so good. Yeah, I actually really like how the case looks. But if I were to build another computer, that's probably what I would build in. But MITX is, I think, a really good like comparison or middle ground between like small and doesn't break the bank. Here's the parts list. I put it in chat. Yeah. The case is not it. Case is not what. It's not the S100, but they don't have the S100 on PC Part Picker. Yeah. MATX parts are much cheaper. Cause yeah, when I was building a computer for my brother, that's what we went with. So you gotta, well, yeah, he likes his case. MAT, like the motherboards especially, they're like $100 to like $150, $150 cheaper. So MATX is definitely more budget friendly, but oh, everything works. Yay, yippee. I'll just have to rip the GPU out of here. Yeah, I got a really good deal. I mean, that's what I get for not. I've been checking every single day. I'm just bored, so I just check Facebook Marketplace for any deals. Like, you can find a lot of crazy stuff. Like, I found a couple of like 4060 computers. Albeit they are pre-built, but most of the 4060 computers I've been seeing have been going for like $400, which is actually crazy to think of. But mostly people not knowing, or they don't really care and they just want to get rid of their stuff. So gotta deal hunting. So yeah. Oh boy, my stomach is hungry. So yeah. That's it. That's computer it. It's a working computer. And it's heavy. Yeah, I need to move all my files over, which will be fun, I guess. I'll have to figure out how to do that. But yeah, that's a build complete. I'll probably go get some lunch now. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Ooh. First ever computer build stream. Yeah. I like building computers, but it's so expensive to build. Well, it's like you actually have a business in building it, then you can just build, sell, infinite content for fun. I can't see, hold on. I put chat display on. I have no idea. I can't really test that because I only have 2 monitors with me and they're being used for stream stuff. What is the temp of the CPU with that cooler? I don't know. Because also I haven't set up Windows on here yet, so. Oh, if you guys really want, I can like record a video with all the information. Oh. This keyboard. These are, I believe, DSA Self Potion. Ooh. Yeah. I bought them on sale when the key company was going out of business. So I got a whole keycap set for like $50, and they look nice too. But I don't know if you can get them anywhere anymore. You can probably look around, just search up DSA Self Potion. But yeah, I'm always deal hunting. If I can buy something not at full price, I will do it. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want, I'll probably record a video. I'll try to do some benchmarks, get some B-roll or something. I don't know. Webcam name? Well, I'm using a DSLR. I'm using a Nikon D5300. So it's actually, yeah, I have it going into a capture card into my computer, so it recognizes it as a webcam. So it's a very expensive webcam, but it was my dad's old camera that he doesn't use anymore. So, and if he's not using it, I might as well just put it to good use. Already. Drink water, guys. If you guys haven't. I've been forgetting to. Alrighty. That's probably all for me. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. This was a fun build. Pretty straightforward too. So, alrighty. Goodbye. Alright. I'm at the broadcast now. See ya.